tired as I am. Seems right.
So many sorcerers gathered makes for quite a sight. I worry about our frailty, but I suppose...
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
A hidden path? I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Pray, keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
This is rather thrilling.
We've little need for a campsite in this.
It is well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not. So soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead... strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I did not know I could feel so alive. recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
Don't drag this out.
Flawless execution.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh? What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue? From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it. Watch out for the chocolates!
Come on, put up a fight.
We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed. Very well, if I must. I've got you. Use this chance to recover. I'll be needing a tall mug of ale to recover from that blow. An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure. I've a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one? Thought I was leading the way, but I suppose your whims take precedence. Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more themes. There's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
V! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're a tenacious lot.
All done then?
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
I shall do as you say. We've got choppers.
There's a campsite nearby, if memory serves. I camped there myself in another world. Shall I lead the way?
Where'd you scamper off to?
You'll not live to regret this! You have naught to fear. I'll protect you.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality.
It is no. More or less than what one might have expected.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm. monsters aren't going to realise how narrowly they escaped Death's touch. Did as you say.
It's my duty to find them.
If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side. Perhaps. Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here? Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again. Here, if you please.
Resist.
Suppose I ought not shut
Where
up.
will the wind blow today, I wonder?
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Oh dear.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
Our task is complete. Hardly surprising, given that you and I were on the job, Master. Indeed, you've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told in taverns. prettily said.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deezer demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance.
What should I get up to today?
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out of this one.
Quiet at last.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
So, you've come. Captain Brandt bade me allow you passage. So, you've come. So, you've come.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
I'd rather not fall asleep if I can avoid it.
And have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one Arisen has been upended, or Deeza's Arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are Arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deeza's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
I mustn't let the captain.
Decent sleep, or a comfy bedroll.
Such quietude is a blessing. There are few places. A fine place to sit and placed. I'm ready for patrol. I'm just grateful of it.
'Tis our duty to seek this peace. I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho, ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive, and 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Backbatal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
Simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could. Whom shall we speak with first?
Dirty words to send me. You let him try it.
I've wares of every
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Time to be heading home on all sides.
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
Well met, sir.
Time to be heading home.
I heard...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Not Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
What should I do?
I'm ill that he's here.
Arms! Arms!
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind.
My prayers will surely be rewarded in the hereafter. Might I beg but a moment of your time? I fear I've much to attend to. I spend my days in quiet reflection.
My prayers have been answered.
The pursuit of betterment is an endless. What teachings might salve? I must be grateful. At least I have a full belly.
Medicine! 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 Now! Now! Now!
someone help me.
Must we beg the god?
By your command, Arisen.
Was I lacking in devotion? Where's my dagger? My claws could use a trim.
I must be grateful.
You fond of those eyes? Keep them to yourself. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
It would seem we've a need to scrounge up information. 'Tis tedious work, but I suppose we had best get to it. I suppose 'tis so?
Not many rumors to be had around here. You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart. It worked, mind. You've got to avoid the guard's line of sight.
What say we gather some information? I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master. Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
No shortage of easy marks.
Let us be sure to use what we gather, lest it amount to no more than a weight in our packs.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
No one's going to aid a poor man like me.
I haven't seen my husband in some time. You wouldn't have...
Aye, I'm well enough, thank you.
Where could Malcolm have gotten off to?
Could it be that you are here to help me?
Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining. About it. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer who might have the answers we need. Should we ask around?
Tis quiet about.
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high road. Now,
Aye, what is it?
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while. I suppose all we can do is wait.
To see this peace.
Now there's a hassle I could do without.
pursuit of betterment is an endless
My
journey.
prayers.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept, and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
My prayers will surely be rewarded in the pursuit of betterment.
Just where are these vaults exactly? Let us return to Sir Kendrick. Perchance he will know more. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way. The Vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
I can't count the number of meats and fish that have gone to rot in my pack. You'd think the smell would remind me. I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
'Twould behoove us not to fall too far behind our guide. It's no great shock to me. Is there no getting through this door?
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray, tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here.
The books ne'er seem to end. The books ne'er seem to end.
This place is amazing. I knew I'd find something down here, but I never expected this.
And before I forget, none among us specialize in close quarters combat.
We mustn't let our enemy draw too close.
Mayhap someone could change vocations. Someone besides me, of course.
Danger might lurk anywhere, where every shadow and mind is seen.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Let me guess. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Oh, so I've learned.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught. Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Any loose coin about? Enough to make me rich? So dull when there's nothing.
Perfect spot for a kip. Got any good stories to share? I don't get it.
I would fain ease their burdens. I shall gladly aid you if 'tis within my power. I cannot fathom it.
Oh, almost forgot. Can't leave things half done.
My bad. Sure.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Such clarity.
Townspeople depend on it.
Go on, have a look.
Quite the predicament.
I'd sooner stay out of the back, where it's possible.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Nodded off for a moment there.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can... Come along. This should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
We have all we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work. I suppose 'tis...
Yeah? What is it?
My days are spent in solemn reflection.
Over here, if you would.
I don't know what to do.
Well, this simplifies matters. We've already got what's required here in our possession. This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasped the true nature of this place. 'Twas a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past. In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our kingdom's histories to oblivion. Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but guaranteed. Yet 'tis clear it serves them not. Almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so laboriously sealed, has been discovered. What can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under its heel. Fine timing, sir. Fine timing indeed. I've need of your services, you see. My time in that tenebrous jail has only hastened the deterioration of my eyesight. I stare at the page, but the letters stubbornly refuse to take shape. Yet these old eyes might serve some use if only I could wear the spectacles I had specially made. Alas, they were confiscated at the time of my imprisonment. As I recall, prisoners' possessions are held within the palace storeroom. 'Tis a place to which few have lawful access, as I'm sure you can imagine. Though, as I hear it, masquerades are being held of late. Masquerades with a great many attendees, if you catch my meaning. Should you happen to enter the venue, mayhap you would find an opportunity to liberate my poor spectacles. What say you? Would you consider doing an old man a favor? I understand. 'Tis a dangerous task, I will admit. Mayhap more trouble than 'twould be worth, alas. Oh, those spectacles are rather they should yet reside. What say you? Will you reclaim them for me? I understand. 'Tis
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
Pray, speak up should you notice or to miss.
Wonder how long this job's supposed to last.
I'd not come here.
Oh, it's not. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel, but you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray, bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it. Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? I suppose you must be a visitor. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. You would procure it yourself? I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
Tellers, Maya's mite can be harvested.
Yes, sir. Ah, forgive me. If that's not the case, you will have to excuse me.
I don't know what to do.
When does my one...
Over here, if you please.
You're fool enough to board for it.
Not a fry.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
I must be vigilant. Townsend.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Presume to confound me, do you?
at the expense of my duty.
Not an import whatever happens here, anyhow.
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
What is all my
life
days
without
was so tranquil.
It is on me to bear what younger shoulders have found.
Would that all my days were so... I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
What is room for improvement?
Spice.
So tight. I'd kip just about anywhere. I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
These whelps have talent. They lack discipline.
Spice.
Such I only pray my watch finishes without incident. I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
This is a peaceful place. Perfect for meditation.
Just
Could use a bit of
last.
I'd sooner stay out of battle.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste the steel.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Times are peaceful. I can offer
Such
no
quietude is a blessing.
It's too quiet here. Are brigands lurking about?
Once the day's work is done,
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Off to market I go.
work done gracelessly is work done fully.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
The sky always makes me a contemplative mood.
Better here than on the battlefield, I suppose.
gracelessly is work done poorly.
So tired. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Not without its charms.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Once the day's work is done, the night is my own.
I'm not sure what to do with There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
My sword arm could use some work.
Quiet as a mill.
Everyone changes after a few
A lonely
goblets of
place.
wine.
But not without its charms.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
I ought not neglect my duty.
This
as
is
a
little
priest.
enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Perfect for meditation.
A welcome respite from all that hustle.
All I need's my health, I suppose.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
A place to soothe the spirit, this.
There's comfort in the
Crowns and
humdrum.
politics
Ought
are
to
no
be said
concern of
for
mine.
peace and quiet.
Now, where was I headed?
I only pray my watch finishes
A
without
lonely place. But not without its charms.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
I'm unsure how best to proceed.
I've trained for this.
Surely I know what you would do.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Now here's a
Good
welcome
to
stop.
see everyone in such fine spirits. It's nice to see everyone.
We forget to value the moment's contemplation.
We're in the right place, but the one we're due to meet is yet to show. Ought we to wait for them? Waiting around doesn't seem like to do us much good. What could we be missing here?
Well met, sir.
I hope the weather
I
holds.
find that... Return course.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Tend to market, methinks.
I'm the crown jewel of our performance.
Welcome to the Stardrop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to...
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
To each their own, as they say.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom? He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.